We're Alex and Marco, the Vaca brothers, and this series is about new Nordic cuisine.
We'll be traveling across 3 Nordic capitals, exploring the culinary revolution that's turned this region into one of the most dynamic food destinations on Earth.
Along the way, we'll be meeting locals,
Nice meeting you guys.
eating, drinking, and having a great time. Hope you're hungry.
In the final episode, we're in Helsinki's Flow Festival.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another beautiful day in Helsinki. It's our last day, but we're gonna make the most of it. We're hitting the Flow Festival and Restaurant Day.
So Restaurant Day started here in Helsinki in 2011, and since then it's spread to 34 countries. It's a way of everyday citizens making their own pop-up restaurants. So we're gonna check out a few for lunch, starting in an interestingly named place called Plague Park.
Sounds delectable.
Gravestones here. This used to be a cemetery back in the days and now turned into one of the most popular parks in town.
Well, it's definitely a very cool vibe here. Some of the people here are totally pro, like there are definitely people here who are professional chefs, but then there's also a lot of normal folk who just want to cook for the public and maybe share some of their ethnic cuisine, so it's a good way to sample all the different types of food that there are here in Helsinki.
Finnish street food. It's like a Finnish taco. You have a potato tortilla deal with some fresh foraged mushrooms from the forest around here. It smells awesome. He's moving! He's moving!
So this is the third stop we've been to on Restaurant Day. They're literally all over the city, but this is in Kallio, which is kind of the hip, trendy neighborhood. We're gonna get one last dish and then head to the Flow Festival.
Well, every one of these parks has been really crowded, but this one in Kallio is by far the most crowded. We've had a lot of food, but we're not quite done yet. It's like never-ending feast this week, so we're gonna get one more dish here and then head out.
Take a bite.
Well, that was awesome. Lots of food, but onwards we are heading to Flow Festival now. It should be fun.
So we finished eating all over the city for Restaurant Day. Now we're gonna have a couple of drinks before we go into Flow Festival to save a bit of money. And we wanna show you this little hack we have. Check out our belts.
What are you doing? Don't
Take
do
off,
that.
no, don't worry. This belt has a bottle opener. Oh! You know this is not the first time. So, just gonna drink 2
You
beers.
look so pervy and sneaky.
All this action down by my crotch area.
Somebody actually just tweeted us and says, I don't even like beer, but watching the Vaca Brothers vlogs makes me want one right now. So this is a nice one. Little Mexico.
Okay.
Venga, a tomar sol. Kipis.
Flo. We're in the press room and we're going to talk to the organizers to find a bit more about how this festival got started.
Well, it was a bunch of friends who just wanted to create something fun to Helsinki. We thought that there really didn't exist the kind of festival or event we wanted to attend ourselves. It was like a huge success from the beginning, and then it started to grow very organically, and here we are. It's a huge festival now.
Finland is a little bit younger country than others or Nordic countries. We're in a huge growing process, and I feel like Flow is like a huge part of that growth.
Alright guys, right now we're going to speak to Richard McCormick. He's half American, half Swedish, grew up in Southeast Asia and finally settled here in Helsinki, but he's been revolutionizing the food scene in this city ever since. So we're going to ask him a couple of questions and see what his favorite aspect of Flow Festival is.
Everyone gets really excited about the food at Flow. I think from the beginning they had put a strong emphasis that we need to make the food properly and it needs to be done well. Helsinki is just starting to kind of come around to the food and seeing that, hey, we don't have to eat this crap anymore. Let's eat something new, and that's what's kind of been my driving force or my inspiration to be here, to stay here, is to kind of give something fun and make something new and excite people and make people smile and have a good time. What do we have here? You have it's actually local rainbow trout, so
Okay.
it's organic. And then we have kale pesto. It's made with dill, smetana with beetroots, and chanterelles, new potatoes, and some sprouts.
Usually the festival food is so bad, but here it's a destination in itself, man. This is super good. Alright guys, well that's the end of the week. We don't have permission to film. The artists are going on tonight with Beck and Force the Machine, but trust us, there's a bunch of good music happening tonight, and
That's why you have to come to the Flow Festival for yourself to experience the music live. There's only so much that we can transmit back to you guys through our videos, but hopefully you enjoyed them. Kind of curious, what was your favorite moment from the week, though?
I don't know, I really liked mostly just seeing the contrast between all three capitals. Each one has something different, and it's one of those things where, like, you know, they are similar. Sometimes when countries live in proximity to each other, they're like, oh, we're the best, and it's kind of like brothers in a way. When
Yeah.
you have to be kind of like, as an outsider, it's almost like being a dad, where you go, you're all different in your own
You're
way,
all
and you're all
special.
cool.
Yeah.
And I really think that is the case, though, when you go from place to place, just see the differences and appreciate what makes each city unique. What about you?
It has been such a feast. I don't think I've eaten as well or as much in 1 week in my life. Definitely lots
What's your favorite food?
I love the street kind of food market in Copenhagen. I thought that was really cool. Lots of good food there. And then I really enjoyed Wood Stockholm, a great feast in that oyster. It was like a baked oyster. And then obviously the crayfish party was great. Helsinki has been amazing as usual. So it was really hard. I don't think I could choose a favorite.
Yeah. Well, anyways, if you guys like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for new travel videos every week.
And in the meantime, stay curious, keep exploring. We'll see you guys on the road.
Peace.
Peace.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.